where we're building the community, building how-to videos, and where I go live every week to help you take the training and the how-tos and figure out how to actually make it work in your business today, right where you're at. That's usually the struggle. That's usually the breakdown, is getting software, and the software is awesome. It does all sorts of crazy, amazing things, but we never actually figure out how to use it. And so we keep it for a few months and then we cancel it. And so our goal for our Wednesdays is to make sure that we're answering your questions. So if you're watching live or even on the replay on YouTube, put it in the questions. If you're an active subscriber, you should get texts and emails every week, with us giving you a link where you can join some of these lives. So where you can actually be in the back room. So we have a few people that are in the back room right now joining us on live. They'll be typing in questions as we go, and I'll be responding to their questions live. And then we'll get to your questions on YouTube as well. But as a Scalability subscriber, you get kind of access to this back room. And we will spend a little time after these lives off of the live stream where we answer questions and dig into what you have going on. So whether you are a subscriber or not, whether you're watching on YouTube or in the back room, our goal is to help you make this work for you and teach you all the little things in between that maybe you're missing. Help keep you focused and moving forward on what it is that you want to be creating in your life and business. So a little bit about me. I've been doing one-on-one coaching, creating systems and automation for people for a little over almost 6 years now. I was one-on-one building systems and automation for people in their business for 5 years before we launched Scalability. And Scalability was us adding in that next element. As I built systems and automation for people, people were using all sorts of different software. And people would have 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10 or 12 different softwares and logins that they were using and duct taping them all together to make the overall process work. So you'll hear me talk a lot about customer journey and the customer path, the funnel or the process that your customers are going to go through when they see an ad, they see your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your YouTube, whatever it is, and then the action you want them to take to the landing page or the sales page or the get my free book or whatever that is, and then the upsell, and then the intro to your community, and then the upsell to your coaching. This is all a customer journey, and figuring those pieces out will help the software work for you. And so I got tired of watching people duct tape software together, and we launched Scalability so that we could help people put it all in one place. One software, one platform, one username, one password. That way you can do it all in one place and just figure out, how do I manage this thing and make it work for me? Instead of, what's my username and password for these 9 different softwares? So my intention is to help you simplify it, streamline it, make it work. So if you got 15-minute gaps around the kids, school, your work, you could still make your business work for you, and we could use automation and the software to trigger things and make it work on your behalf in between all of your 15-minute gaps when you can personally get in and make it work. Now, I believe God created for 6 days, and then he sat everything on automation so he could spend the rest of eternity in relationship with us. And I like to look at my life and say, how could I do that as well? How could I take my business that God's given me, which I believe if God gave me something, I've been called and mandated to multiply it. Scalability in these YouTube videos is my way of trying to multiply my giving. I can only make so much money. Even if I make billions of dollars, I'll be capped somewhere. But if I can teach 1,000 other kingdom-minded entrepreneurs how to make money as well, and we all make billions of dollars, and everybody gives and advances the kingdom, then I have multiplied the amount of giving that I'm able to do. And so that is what we are standing for and what we're trying to do with Scalability and what we teach you. It's not just software to me. It's an entire community and process of multiplying our giving, multiplying the amount of money we make, the amount of impact we have so that we can take more ground for the kingdom. So that is kind of the heart and soul, the fast heart and soul in a few minutes. Now, today, I want to talk specifically about courses and offers inside of Scalability. And if you're bringing your courses over, kind of the process I would use for that. Because, of course, any new software, there's pieces everywhere. And we want to get those pieces in line as quickly as possible so that you can have a course or a product that you can actually push out there and get going. And so there's different pieces and different elements around scalability. And today I'm just going to screen share a little bit and walk you through those. And then I want you guys to ask questions or comment on where you might think there's a hang up or something that you're not putting together. And that's exactly what we're going to do today, is make sure that we put those pieces in an order for you so that you guys know where to start and how to move forward with them. So let me share my screen and we will jump into, we're going to get this crazy mirrored effect for a second while we jump into the right screen. So if we jump into scalability here, inside a scalability dashboard, this is where this is what you're first going to see when you first come in. So let's say you have a course, right? And you're wanting to create your course or move your course into scalability. If we log in, you're going to see your dashboard. And if you scroll down here on the left side, you'll actually see courses in this left side menu. If you click on courses, it's going to bring you up to just kind of a let's get started page, right? But right here at the top, you'll see courses, communities, and certificates. Communities, you can actually create like your own Facebook group style communities inside your scalability account, but that's for another video. Courses will have your dashboard, products, offers, analytics, and settings. This stuff here refers very directly to courses, digital courses with video, downloadable PDFs, things like that. So your products are going to be the actual courses themselves. That's what you'll click on to create your courses. Your offers are what you'll create to sell your courses. So a quick understanding of these two things: for every product, every course, you're going to have an offer. If you have one product, you could have as many offers as you want. Let me explain. If you have one course, you can have an offer for that course. This offer is buy this course. Now let's say I have 5 courses. I have one offer for each one of those 5 courses. So now I have 5 offers selling 5 courses. But then I can take and make a 6th offer that is a bundle of these 5 courses. So if I click on this offer, I'll get access to all 5 of these all at once. So you can do offers for as many different things as you want. So you can imagine if you had 10 different courses, you could have 10 offers, and then you could have 5 different bundles of click here to get these 2 courses, click here to get these 2 courses, and each one's a separate offer. So understanding every product needs at least one offer so that you can sell it, but then you can have as many offers as you want to create bundles and everything is important. Okay. If we jump straight into products, right here, this is where you're going to start creating your product. Obviously, this is a demo account. Everything's completely empty. So here in the top right corner, we'll click Create Product. And here it's going to give you, basically there's 4 ways to start off, right? With everything we do in scalability, we have templates, we have things, we have automations that are already built for you where you just click them and boom, it implements an entire follow-up sequence and confirmations and reminders. We have the same style stuff set up for courses. So there's sprint course, marathon, membership, and build your own just starting from scratch. So if I click on a sprint course, what I'm saying is I have a shorter course. A marathon course is just a longer course. Now I'll show you what this looks like in just a second, so bear with me. But when we click on sprint course, it's going to automatically create the framework for a course where you can then go in and fill in the headline and the each lesson content under each category or headline. If we go to a marathon course, it just has more sections blocked out and ready for you. Okay. So that's the only difference between those two. And then of course a membership or build your own. So starting like clicking into them will give you a idea, and that's what we're going to do right now. Let's just start building on this sprint course. And here we can just name it. We'll just call it a demo and create product. So you see here, it automatically takes us in and we've got course contents is the headline of the section. And then lesson 1 is welcome aboard. Or well, they've got a welcome aboard and then lesson 1. And then lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4. And this is back office where you can edit it. So here I would just click, if I want to edit the welcome aboard, I just click on the name, on the name, excuse me, on the name or on the pencil off to the right, either one, and it's going to open up this internal editing board for your courses. So here, obviously you can see select a video and you can upload a new video. You'll put a video in place here. Visibility, you can make it published or make it a draft. Right underneath that, it gives you the measurements and everything for a post thumbnail. So a thumbnail that will show up inside your course. When somebody pulls up your course and looks at it, they see a thumbnail for this lesson. This picture right here is 12 by 80 or 7 by 20. Click here and upload a file from your computer. And then boom, you have a course header or a lesson thumbnail, I mean. Right underneath that, you'll see files. If we click add files, you can upload PDFs and make them to where it's a downloadable file for whoever's taking your course. So if somebody goes into this lesson, they would see this thumbnail and the headline, welcome aboard. They click in, they're going to see this video with this text right underneath the video. And so in the video, you can say, hey, welcome. First thing we're going to do is read the text below. And this is what will show up right underneath the video. And then download the worksheet. And you can have a downloadable worksheet where they click on it, downloads to their computer, and they're able to follow along with the course as they go. So all of your editing will be done directly in here. If you have a course built in something else and you are switching to Scalability, then this is where you're going to go. Just mock up a sprint course or a marathon course, either way, and then open up lesson 1 here, and then get a split window, like open up another tab at the top with your Thinkific or Kajabi or wherever your course is, open that up, and then you literally just look at them side by side and be like, okay, this video, move that, copy that video over from your computer, move it in there, and then upload your image. At any time here, you're making changes. We want to click save in the top right, but then here we can click preview right above right under the header. And it will give us a view of what this looks like. So this is the way it'll look right out of the box to your people when they log in to do the lesson. When we upload a video right here, there's no video uploaded, but when we upload the video will show up right above this. So this text right here is the text that is in this box right here. Anything you put right in here, and then we save. Anything you put in there is going to show up right underneath your video. Testing a new video, a new demo for YouTube. Just off to the right of the video will be the next lessons. And so this is the thumbnail. If we click back in here, you see the post thumbnail, 1280 by 720. That shows up right here in the course contents so they can see what's coming next with the lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, the headlines that are up here at the top. Okay, so this is how you make changes inside of your lesson. Now, once we click save, we just click sprint course demo in the top left corner, and it'll take us back out to all the other lessons. And then we can just click on lesson 1 and do the same changes here. Change the text. You can highlight, bold things. You click on these 3 dots. You can link text. You can add pictures. You can make it as detailed or simple as you want. Okay. And then we pop back here, and it's always going to bring us back into editing. So if you're moving a course over or creating a course, you want to create a product and then grab a short course, sprint, or a long course, marathon, and plug that in, or like start that and let it wireframe this for you like this. That's going to be the fastest way, because if you start from scratch, you have to come in and create a category, right? And then you have to add lessons to it and add other things to it. If you start with a sprint or with a marathon, they're already built for you. So let's take a look at the marathon real quick, and I'll show you what that looks like. That way we can see it. So we just go back to courses, create a product in the top right, and let's start with a marathon course. Here you see it has an introduction category with 3 lessons underneath it. Then it has a fundamentals with 3 lessons underneath it. Then it has a the what, the why, the how with 3 lessons. Advanced tips, course wrap up. See, this just mocked out more sections for you. So if we take and preview this real quick, this is what people see when they first come in. Now, for those of you wondering, like, what did I just do? I previewed this from this view where you could see the category and the lessons, right? I previewed it and it brings up the course header, a button to start the course, 0 to 3 lessons, and all of the sections with the lessons underneath them. The way I showed you the first time was we clicked into Welcome to the Course, and inside of here, I click Preview, and this previews this specific lesson, not the big picture course. Okay, so now they're just seeing introduction and the next 3 lessons. And under each one of these, there's going to be a mark as complete for them to be able to move forward so they can track their progress as they go. Okay, so if I go back here, you can click on any one of these things to edit the title right there. Okay, so for those of you who missed that, I can click on intro. Well, that's inconvenient. I'll take a second here and just put us all in here and say what's up.
Gotta
So
love technology.
the power in our entire place went out.
Oh,
So I can actually hear I can hear out my window. Oh wait, we might still be live. Is anybody still on YouTube? They could tell me if we're live on YouTube.
Let me see.
Let's see. because my
Same
internet is
issue.
still spooling back up. I don't know what's live where right now. I'm actually going to do this. We're going to end the stream and we're going to start over. So hang around. We'll be right back.